Hey there guys, and welcome back to Software Inc. It has been quite a while since our last episode. I've just been doing a lot of stuff, doing different games, but I did not forget. I've actually really been looking forward to coming back here. So we're back where we left off. I took a couple minutes to kind of reorient myself with what we were doing. It looks like we did release XEdit 3D a while back, shortly, and it's doing very well, as I remember. And then X-Wave is almost ready to be released here in April of this year. And I think we're going to end marketing here on XEditor. It's really not doing very much for us, and it's kind of stopping the marketers from doing other things like this. So we're just going to go ahead and end that. We're going to continue support for this, definitely support for this. I mean, there's 11,000 active users. Our support team does seem to be able to keep up with that, though, which is good. We do probably want to start marketing this, and I think review. Yeah, we can't quite do reviews yet. But, I mean, this thing did get past, I think, even what it needed to. So hopefully it will at least be decent. And I think we're just going to continue on. We do have, I believe, a few printing jobs still to do. It looks like only one, this Alley Corp, which we should definitely be able to fulfill. We are almost $7 million, though, which is really good. And yeah, so this releases in April, so we probably do want to start marketing this. We could do, let's do a press, do we want to do a press build or a press release first? Let's do a press, I mean, we don't want to do it too soon because then we start losing followers. Maybe we should wait until next month because that would be February, March, and then April. Although it does seem to take these guys a long time to write these press releases, so perhaps we should go ahead and get them on that. Make sure that this does get marketed all the way. We're fixing quite a few bugs here, which is fantastic. We're just going to bump up speed even more. And it's interesting, it seems to fluctuate quite a bit, like how much stuff makes each day. Like some days this makes this much, and then some days it makes that much. And then another day it may make 500,000. It kind of jumps around quite a bit. And we also had a message here. Our deals, we have some support deals. We have more print jobs. These are very poor paying print jobs, though, which I don't really want to mess with. We did get a notification, though, that these... this thing didn't even get close to being done. See, they take freaking forever to write this thing. February, March. Like, this isn't even going to be done yet. Let's go ahead and lower the priority here. So we did get a notification that these things weren't actually being able to keep up with demand. So we want to probably add a couple more of these. I really don't think it matters where they go. How are they unable to reach this? Looks fine to me. Oh, is it this? What the hell is that? Oh, that's a ventilation fan, which I probably don't even need. I suppose we could place it somewhere else. Although they're not going to be able to reach it, so I guess we just don't even need one. I think that's probably more for the server room. I would imagine it gets quite hot in there. I'll stick one there. I can't reach anything we put over there, so we could stick another one over here. So there's that. Let's go up a level. And yeah, we need this thing to be done, man. We really, really need this to be done. In fact, I think I'm actually going to give it a higher priority today. I think I'm actually going to bump the priority above this. And then we need some cleaning. We have cleaning coming in. Let's also go ahead and add another AC duct here, just to make sure that we're keeping these guys nice and cool and warm, of course. We could probably release a press build as well. And we'll want to release this press release like next month, or not next month, next day of this month, rather. See, this had less marketing, but it earned even more. It's a little bit odd to me. This has some followers. Let's work on this until like now, and then we're going to release it. And we do have this press build. X-Wave. We got our hands on X-Wave from XP Productions. We've given it a test run. XP Productions, not well known. Heard about them. It actually looks okay, and it has all new features. It'll be out any moment now. Currently developed, and it's cutting edge. Wow. So the press release, we got 2,000 followers, which is pretty darn good. We're going to continue doing that. Now, I don't think we have to market. I don't think we have to release this on day 1 of April. Maybe we do. I'm not actually sure. But this is due to release. We are gaining more followers. I'd kind of like to hit 3,000. So at the latest, we need to release it tomorrow, which should be doable. It shouldn't be considered late if it's tomorrow, because there's 2 days in each month, theoretically. So we have more followers. I think we're going to go ahead and release it right now. Let's go ahead and release this. And we do want to market it. We're going to give this a budget of 15,000 core team. And then we do want to print or have some copies ordered. We're going to order 50,000. Not now. And we want to make the marketing for this the best it can possibly be. It looks like, see, like they don't actually start marketing it right now, which is kind of interesting. Or maybe they are. Well, no, because we are spending it. I don't know. I don't know, like, why there's no green bar on this. We're very, very slowly researching this. We aren't actually doing, wow. We aren't actually, 230,000, not bad. Could be better. We aren't actually working on any new software at this point. We haven't heard of XT Productions. It's a very complex piece of craftsmanship, and it feels very stable. It'll be interesting to see whether it can compare to the Audio Take Pro 8 by Smile LLC. Overall, X-Wave might be worth the price. We don't expect it to sell very well. It would help if they spent time getting the word out. Yeah, so I guess we should have marketed better. I mean, 460K, not bad. You know, we're not making millions on these yet, but it's something. Audio compression, this is just taking absolutely forever. We should work on a new piece of software at this point, though. So let's go ahead. Wow, so many deals. Let's see. Here's a print. Ooh, this is a very good print job by September. Totally doable. Oh, we also want to start printing copies of X-Wave. Let's start printing X-Wave, and we're going to maximum. We don't want any less than 25,000 copies at any time. Let's see, what other jobs do we have here? There's more print jobs. Those aren't fantastic. This 39-cent a piece one wasn't bad. Where do they want this? They want 1 million of them by September. That seems like it's pushing it. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and start a new piece. Actually, before we do that, I always like doing, until we become like really huge and such, I like doing research, you know, beforehand into like what's upcoming and what just released. So if we look, this goes up to what, like 4 years away? So this is upcoming. So there's a 3D editor, there's Antivirus coming out this year. Games, CMS, operating system. I don't think we're quite ready to do an OS yet. Audio tool. More CMS. Operating system, 3D editor, 2D editors. I'm not seeing. What all are we missing here? I don't see any game engines coming out, like, at all. That could be decent. And there's actually an antivirus. I feel like an antivirus should be good because there's one coming out this year, but there's no antivirus coming out for the next 4 years after that. I think an antivirus would be something good to work on, unless one like just came out or something. 88. Let's see. An antivirus did come out just now, but one's coming out again this year. But then besides that, you know, if we released ours like mid next year or something, that could be good. There's still no game. There was a game engine here. How did these people do? They actually did quite well. They actually did very well. Wait, they made negative $10 million? What? They sold 217,000 units at $132 a piece. How did they make negative profit? Did they seriously spend that much money making this thing? That's absurd. You guys also said we should maybe do a sequel to our 2D editor or something. But I kind of want to, I think an antivirus would be really good right now. So let's go ahead and start working on this. We're going to name this, let's just say, like, well, I mean, why don't we just name it Exterminator? It exterminates bugs. Maybe something a little more creative than that, like XT Terminator. I don't know. XT. Let's just say like XT Bug Smasher. There we go. Bug. It doesn't. No, it's not. It doesn't exterminate bugs. It exterminates viruses. What am I talking about? Let's say like XT. I mean, names don't matter. I don't want it to be just like horrible though. Not like XT Anti-Vi. There we go. Okay, so user interface and background scan. This is not available until 92, which may be why more aren't coming out. But it's very easy to make. We do want to... It doesn't need a 2D editor. We can probably choose ours, theoretically. X editor. Let's do that. Let's do... There's like a random server here. I guess we could use that one. So let's add any OS here that has decent active users. Let's see. Is this one? One's fairly new. I wonder why. Oh no, that one's kind of old. Let's not do that one. Let's do this one. This one. Wow, these people are making bank. Int OS and Lion 6. Holy hell. Because I mean, look how many active users they have. Good God. This one's old, but it still has some users. Same with this one and that one. I think that's it. I don't really want to mess with those smaller ones. So we're going to say OK. Now it doesn't need 12 code units, but that's still totally doable. Licensing costs, that's fine. 3 million reach. Let's make this a flat $40. And then we're going to core team. Boom, boom, boom. And let's go ahead and develop this. And we can collapse. We should be able to. Can you? Okay, there we go. Right click is how you collapse. We don't need all these fully open. So let's go ahead and do this, and they will start working on that. Now, of course, the coders, and stuff won't actually be working quite yet on this, but that's fine. We are still making decent money, both from the printing and our product selling. You know, X-Wave isn't doing great. It could be better, but I think it's fine. I mean, we could dump a bit more money into it. So our designers are working on this. It's going fairly quickly. Let's see. There's another print job, 31 cents. Really not great. I don't like at this stage. I don't see any point in taking these jobs. I mean, because if you look at what they pay, I mean, sure, I guess it would give our guys something to do, but it's like it seems kind of pointless. I mean, it's like not even 4 degrees Celsius. Oh, that's outside. Okay. I was like, dang. That much inside. I mean, this is still doing good, man. I mean, I think we should definitely be hitting we're gonna hit 10 million here, and after we release our antivirus, I think we should have enough money and income to fairly safely expand our office and team pretty significantly. Unfortunately, 4 employees went on vacation, which looks like it's pretty much all the designers who did that, but some more. Oh, whoa. 150 by January. Yes. And there was another one. 1 million by January. July, August, September, October, November, December. And we print. How much can we do? The company has finished researching for the auto tool before you. Damn, we took so long on that. What's our distribution capability again? We can do 126,000 a month. It would take us like 10 months. We don't have enough time to do that. I mean, I could expand our printing even more, I suppose. I feel like the printing is like the new hosting. It's kind of, in my mind, it's a little bit cheaty, like that you can just make pretty much all your money off of like printing or hosting without actually doing much with like making your own programs and stuff at all. It seems a little bit silly to me, but there we go. Just hit 10 million. Fantastic. These are not doing great. This thing's doing pretty good. It looks like our programmers now went on vacation. We're going to start that. Actually, maybe not. Some of them did. As Reach Alpha, it still doesn't have any followers. I mean, I don't think we want to market it yet. Usually I don't start marketing it until we are like in the bug fixing stage of things. What we could do, I mean, we could work on this one. August, wow, 89, easy. Yeah, we'll take that. And how about this one? By May of 89? Sure, we'll take that too, man. Print all the things. We could start another piece of software, start designing it. And if we need to, what we like, because it designs way faster than it programs. So if we need to, what we could do is have the, we could just like, once it's designed, if we don't want to move it to programming yet, we could just unassign a team from it so it doesn't get over designed. But I think I didn't really see any other game engines coming out. I mean, we can check again, but I mean, there's a game, well, I guess there is now. There's game engines in 89 coming out. Which, although, I mean, that's pretty soon. Well, it's a year away. I don't think we'd have it done in a year, though. Game engines, we already did a game. An operating system, I think, is a little bit too much for us. We could do a sequel to our 3D editor, or our 2D editor. We could do one to the 3D editor, too, actually. Now that I'm looking at this. Because there's 3D editors coming out early, or mid-89. And then there's not any until 92. Although I believe, I think there's probably not anything new we can actually do here. If we like... Okay, yeah, we can't even do much else with this yet because of the limitations of operating systems and stuff. So what if we did a game engine? Wow, this thing is like cranking. This thing's almost done, dude. I don't know, can you over-program it? Like if we go like quite a bit over the code in art units, is that gonna like mess it up? I know that's a thing with design. So text-based, what are we making? Game engine. PC speaker. Scripting, 2D rendering, 3D rendering, 2D asset. I mean this could like take a bajillion years, really. 4 programmers, 2 artists. I could just do everything, really. So we could just, yeah. Why don't we work on a game engine, because it won't be released for a good while. So we've got that. We got that. We want this on this. Let's go ahead and add operating systems. Unfortunately, there's like hardly any of this can go on at the moment. There's these 2, and that's it. probably due to these capabilities I'm giving it. I'm actually now curious if what would this shouldn't really mess anything up. I'm interested. That allows this one. I'm wondering like what, oh, did I do, this is for game engine. I guess there's only games you can choose the, well no, I guess there's not really consoles out yet that we need a game engine, because I know later on you can do that. Well, actually, so which one is it? It's this 3D assets, I think, that make it not, well no, now it lets me do all of them. What are you doing, man? I mean, these are gonna be huge, probably. So I'm just gonna grab all of these. And we can port it. Actually, we can port it. Speaking of porting, we need to port stuff. There's so much to do, guys. We're so far behind. Crappy print jobs. Print, bad. Okay, so what we need to do, hold up, before I forget, we need to take this, we need to port it to all the things, like, damn, that would help a lot. Yes, X-Wave port to that. I don't really know that these really need to port too much. Let's bump this up here. So we have all those. We have all that. This can be, let's just make this like $149.99. And we have all that. We'll just say like, I don't even know, dude. I am so bad with names. It's absolutely ridiculous how bad I am with names. Like, X Revolutions. I don't know, man. If I could spell correctly, Revolutions. Jeez. X Revolutions. I mean, whatever. So we have that. We have that. Done. Let's start developing this. So we did port those. I mean, dude, that, like, there was like 1 million extra users on the one thing we ported to. That you would think would help quite a bit. Yeah, it did. For sure. So they're starting work on this. This thing, I was gonna say, why is this not moving? So this is actually 12 and 2. This is actually like done. Hopefully we didn't overprogram it. I don't know if that, like, does that, like I said, and we also should have done a review. I don't know if that, I don't know if you can overprogram it. We should market this though. So if we check here one more time, there's an antivirus coming out of this year. I think we should release it before that. There were, although crap, there's 2 coming out September. I think we should still release it before any of those. What if we market this and have it release, those are releasing what, September? Once we have this release in like August, because that gives us February, March, April, May, June, July, 6 months. I think we can actually release this in like July. I mean, that's 5 months to get stuff done. Yeah, I mean, that's plenty of time. And we should probably do a press release and press build like way earlier than we did before. Yeah, these aren't doing great, even though we ported them. I really thought the porting would help. This thing though, if there's new OSs that come out, we can port this for sure. Once we like make it. These meetings are really cutting into our work time here, guys. 4Q'd, how are these doing? Want to make sure we haven't like missed any or anything. But I think this is gonna probably do it for this episode, guys. Theoretically, let me actually, how long are we? I'm so bad at, yeah, we're 25 minutes. This seems like a good place to stop. Next time we will start our marketing on this. In fact, we could, I always forget if you should do a press build or a press release first. The problem is, like, we don't want to get followers too soon, because then they start dropping off if it's like too long between when you did that and when you release it. I mean, I think like in March we could start writing a press release. We could probably do a press build as well. That already gets followers though, and I think that's almost too soon. Like, we could certainly start writing the press release though, because it's gonna take forever. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm glad to be back playing. And any more tips you have, let me know. They are super helpful. We are doing quite well, and in the very near future here, we're going to expand pretty massively and start doing some big projects, some OSs and stuff like that. So thanks again, and until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.